And then
Thank you.
my name is Christian Mwembo from DRC. I didn't pay to to participate to this program, but they invite me today to see what's happening in this exam. That way, I'd
Okay.
like to see also the way how you are doing the exam, and the next time I will have also the time to join the team. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome all the time. And really, we are very happy to be together in this session. Inshallah, we will enjoy about this one. Okay, nice. So, so can we, Mr. Ashfaq Ali, can you introduce yourself, please? Okay. So,
Mr.
okay, yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Mutaz,
please,
I would like
yeah,
also
please,
to add something. I'm
yeah.
electromechanical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in maintenance. Actually, I'm working in mining on maintenance department where there is
Mm.
many rotating equipment, the pumps and other things else. And for me, that training next time will be very important to me in my career professional. What
Okay,
how yeah what I will expose in my knowledge and competence. Yeah,
okay,
that
perfect.
that the small things I would like to add on my profile.
Okay, okay, nice. So, just briefing, can everyone write his title in chat so we know each other what the field and what our interest mostly. I mean, if you are working in the maintenance, in reliability, in electrical, and whatever your field, just to uh, know each other. So, in chat, just to make it easy for all of us. If mic is not working for anyone. I mean, are we all interested in maintenance? Are this our profession that we are working in maintenance and involved in this field? Okay. Anyway, let's start. First, this session is mainly about the introduction about CMRP, exam preparation. And okay, Mr. Abdulaziz, you are a maintenance planner. It's an honor. Maintenance. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we see that all of us here is mostly interested about maintenance and what related to maintenance. Okay, perfect. So in this session, we mainly speak about CMRP, exam preparation, and the certificate for CMRP preparation. And of course, we all heard about CMRP, and of course, and as well, I believe that all of us know what the meaning of CMRP and what the importance of this kind of certificate and the knowledge you can get and gain by studying this body of knowledge of this certificate as well. Then let's move a little bit. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mu'taz. I am Mu'taz Abdussalam Muhammad. I have almost 25 years experience in the field of maintenance, reliability, condition monitoring. I've been working in many companies, international, local, and actually in the field of consulting and training. Long time ago, also almost 20 years. I'm certified instructor also from Mobius Institute in vibration analysis, thermography, maintenance reliability transformation. And of course, I'm certified CMRP, holding EMBA, holding DBA, okay. Also master in engineering, mechanical engineering. I'm a mechanical engineer background. So I believe we all speak the same language. the same language. We have the same terminologies and everything, and we are about to share our experience. Okay. Our main concern in this certificate, we'll talk about the certificate, about all the maintenance, reliability, the qualification of these certificates to be qualified, and actually how exactly the exercise will go through to pass this certificate and gain the knowledge related, the book of knowledge of this also certificate. Any certificate has its own book of knowledge, which means that you need to earn this much of knowledge just to pass the exam of this certificate and to be qualified to have this kind of accreditation to be CMRP. Then, CMRP mainly is coming from the company or the Society of Maintenance and Reliability Professional. This organization, Society of Maintenance and Reliability Professionals, is actually issued two certificates, CMRP and CMRT. This is the main one, and those two certificates are very old. CMRP mainly for engineers and technicians also, but CMRT is only for technicians, because in CMRT, some technicalities, some hand scales, some tools usage will be added to the book of knowledge or body of knowledge of these certificates. But for CMRP, it's mainly focusing on the professionality in reliability, related to reliability, for cover in 5 pillars. We'll talk about these pillars one by one later. Then, actually, referring to the certificates, any kind of certificates, we have classification for the certificates. Like, first, certificates is related to the asset itself. The asset itself has some certificates, like the assets or the system levels, like the certificates you can get from the manufacturer. This related to the assets. And also you may get some training from the manufacturer or OEM to be qualified and certified to dealing with this kind of equipment. This is what we call the asset certificate or system certificate. Another certificate called like a maintenance and reliability technology. And this kind of certificates is issued from manufacturing which invents or create some sort of technologies, let's say. In this case, this kind of certificate is provided by the supplier himself. Like the supplier will give you this technology and also provide the certificate of using this kind of technology after some sort or some specific training for this one. Another certificate is related to plant or facility level, like the ISO certificates and other certificates which guarantee the level of quality, level of reliability for a specific plant or facility. And this mainly related to the facility itself. But what we concerned here the most is the professional and manager certificates. And actually, if you're looking right now, we have academic certificates and we have professional certificates. For right now, mostly or most of the companies looking deeply about the professional certificates. It's like this CMRP, like vibration analysis certifications, like infrathermography, like any other kind of certificates which related to specific skills, Okay, then the one we are talking today is the professional and manager certificate, which is CMRP, Certified Maintenance Reliability Professional Certificate Preparation. This certificate actually is accredited from ANSI. And what is ANSI? ANSI is the American National Standard Institute. So we then the important certificate is recognized in the maintenance field, and is certified from ANSI. Then to be certified from ANSI, then it should be also complying as a body of knowledge, and the knowledge you will gain by access these certificates to related to this standard. That's why this one is widely recognized in many companies, many entities in the field of industry. And actually, CMRP is available for any background. It doesn't matter your engineering educational background or what kind of your work experience. But once you get the body of knowledge of this certificate, then you can go to the exam and get the certificate. Okay. Okay. Let's ask a very important question. We have two main definitions, one called the maintenance and another is reliability. What's the main difference between both, maintenance and reliability? What do you think the difference between them? Can you write in chat what the difference between them?
Can I try?
Sorry?
Uh, the maintenance is many process. The many process to the many process how we're gonna make available in equipment. An example, they give us the PM1 on pump. That's an example. The technician, they can doing the many procedures to 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 do on that equipment, and the reliability is like the many questions from engineer to 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 know what was open on that issue and what we're gonna prevent to don't have another problem on that issue. I don't know if maybe you can add something on what small what I did.
Okay. Who else want to answer this one? What the difference between maintenance and reliability? Mr. Saeed can say maintenance is restoration of equipment to its function, operation, and reliability is increasing the efficiency of equipment. Okay, so let's make it clear that reliability is feature. It's related to design feature, which means you can't improve the reliability if the design from the original is not reliable. Like, for example, when we talk about cars, which is the most reliable car? Who you think the most brand car is the most reliable one? What do you think? Which brand do you think?
I think Corolla, like Toyota is the the most
Yes,
reliable cars.
exactly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Toyota Corolla is the most reliable car. I mean, they marketing to say always we have our very reliable car. Then we have low rate of failures. Even if you have something broke up, you found spare parts available. Like this, then the marketing that their car is the most reliable brand in the car. That's why it's very reliable. What the meaning of reliable? Reliable means that the reliability means the probability. The probability of the equipment performing its intended function. Its intended function, which means what the mean intended function? That means the function should be done by this equipment. Then the reliability is the probability of having this equipment performing its intended function within certain operating condition within time frame. Because mostly we measure the reliability by failure rate. When you have equipment with low failure rate, which means high reliability. But if this equipment high failure rate, which means low reliability, then the relation between reliability and failure rate is the opposite or the reverse relationship between them. Then mean time between failure is a key factor or key indicator for reliability. When you have mean time between failure is very large number, then the time between failure to failure, this time is big number, which means it failed for after long time, after long period. That means this equipment is reliable. Okay. But if this period between failures is very short, which means this equipment is not reliable. Then if we think about reliability, means you can count on this equipment to performing this function without failure. Okay, but we have many solutions in case we don't have enough reliability. Like what? Like having redundancy, like having standby equipment. That's why, especially in oil and gas, mostly we have two equipment in service, one in service and another one standby, but they are doing the same function. That's why it's very important to improving the reliability, whether by increasing the reliability in the equipment itself or even add a redundant one as in parallel arrangement. For example, for the pump or compressor, even for heaters and the major equipments also have its own parallel. And also for the electronics and controlling equipment also have a redundant boards, redundant PLCs. All the equipment should be redundant in order to keep their reliability high as possible. Okay. Then talking about reliability, it's very important that we are focused on this kind of reliability. We always looking to improve and increase not increasing the reliability, but as I told you, the maximum we can get is the original design. Then we can improve the reliability whether by change something in the design. Like for example, if I have repeated failure for a specific bearing or a specific pump, this repeated bearing failure for this pump, what I have to do first, I need to investigate exactly what the reason making this bearing fail. Second, looking for the root cause making this failure and correcting this root cause. Maybe the correction by any means, like replacing this spare part with another one, replacing the methodology of doing this activity, or even replacing the people or the technician who doing this job, or even improving the competencies of these people, like adding more training, more competencies person, adding more supervising for this kind of activities, right? Then, yes, Mr. Sykes. You raise your hand. You have a question?
Sorry, Mr. Motus, to interrupt you. Just I want to have some clarification. Like we have this MTTF and MTTR, and there is, I think,
Yes,
we have
meantime,
this overall
meantime,
equipment efficiency. So if we
yes,
are getting, if we are calculating the reliability factor, so we will consider main the MTBF, like, or we have to consider all the factors.
yes. All of these factors will be discussed in the pillar of reliability. We'll talk about this, but of course we are not talking these kind of details, but we'll talk about the pillars which included in the CMRP. Then we can have better knowledge. That's why I told you that for CMRP body of knowledge, you need to get and earn some amount of knowledge, including reliability. But first, I would like to distinguish between reliability and maintenance, because some of people have get confused between these two. They think that as long as I'm doing maintenance, then I have high reliable equipment. But the truth is not like this. Like if you maintain, what the meaning of maintenance? Maintain, like keep it. If you keep doing this kind of maintenance, like replacing this spare part, greasing, cleaning, all this kind of maintenance activities, you keep just the equipment at the same level. at the same level.
Okay, thank
But
you, Mr. Motus, for clarification. This just I want to have one more thing. Do we need like certain program, certain certification required like this? Some points like in PMP, they need some PDUs like 35 PDUs. We have. Do we need this PDUs? And also we need your support. If you are going to join your program, will you support us and this application process and how to like a registration process? And
yes, sure. You talk about CMRP or you talk about
no, CMRP, yes, CMRP.
yes, sure. For
And
registration and also for exam mock exams also available. I will show you right now how the exam. Even we can solve one exam together. Yeah. Now.
okay, Mumtaz, okay. Please carry on. Carry on.
I see. Okay, thank you. Okay. Of course, we all know what this actually what we call the bus-stop curve, and of course, we know that in the infant mortality period, which is the startup accumulation, the probability of failure is very high in this case. And after passing this period, we found that the probability of failure is a little bit low because we almost solved all the issues happened here, and we cover all the problem we faced in this we got in this period. And later we have this wear out failure due to lifetime. But unfortunately, that not all the equipment go through this pattern. Actually, only 4% behave like this pattern. Because it will be nice if the equipment behave like this, like starting from here, go like this, and then when it reaches to this point, I need to take action for replacement or repair or something like this. But the point is, like almost 90% of the equipment is failure in random failure area, because here we call this area, this called infant mortality, this infant mortality area. And this period called random failure. And this one is wear out failure. Then, most of the equipment fail in the random failure area, But only almost 10% is fail related, what we call age related failure. Then 90% randomly failed. That lead us that we need some things to improve and give us early warning about this upcoming failure. Okay, that's why reliability is a big issue, especially in a critical industries. And according to this, maintenance itself is classified according to be planned and unplanned maintenance. Planned maintenance, it's related to preventive maintenance and corrective maintenance. And for unplanned is breakdown maintenance. And you may ask me, oh, so what's the difference between corrective maintenance and the breakdown maintenance? I believe they are the same. But the point is, when we talk about corrective maintenance, this corrective maintenance could coming from condition monitoring. Like you are measuring vibration and take decision that this bearing need replacement. In this case, what you have to do, you do what? You do corrective maintenance, right? But this corrective maintenance could be planned, like you're getting early warning that this bearing have, of course, the condition monitoring people know that the bearing, when it starts fail, it has 4 stages. Normally, we take decision to replace this bearing at third stage. Okay. Then once you start monitoring this bearing from the stage 1 to stage 3, you have enough time for planning. And what I have to do in this planning, I need to plan the resources, including spare part, including manpower, even to arrange with the manufacturing and production. That I need to make arrangement so don't disturb that production or the production process. And synchronize between production and maintenance, especially if you have off time or off season time, then you can allocate your maintenance in this off season time. Okay. Then for preventive, it's like periodically based, that you keep doing this maintenance, timely based. Then these timely based, including predictive and fixed. And you may ask, you told me this predictive is corrective. Why you put this predictive here? Okay. What I'm saying is predictive here as a condition-based maintenance or condition monitoring here is related to preventive, because the condition monitoring itself, like measuring vibration, is a periodically based. Like every week, I take the vibration measurement. Every 2 weeks or 2 months, for example, I take thermography image. Every 1 month, I take oil sample. Then this activity, which is condition monitoring, is actually timely based. That's why it's subsidiary in preventive maintenance. Okay, but the result of this condition monitoring is what? Is corrective maintenance related to vibration or condition monitoring, which is the condition-based maintenance, okay, leading to corrective maintenance. Then the result of this predictive maintenance is corrective maintenance related to condition, which is condition-based maintenance, okay? And another type of preventive, which is fixed. And these fixed, it's timely based, and mainly it's coming as a manufacturing recommendation, or even from your background and experience. Like I have experienced like repeated failure of this equipment, so I take action and replacing some points in the maintenance plan to add some sort of specific maintenance activities in this point before failure. Then you can modify the maintenance plan according to your experience, or even with the manufacturing recommendation. Okay. Then mainly when we looking to any asset, it has 3 items to operate safely. What? First, reliability. Second, maintenance. And finally, right operation. Then any asset needs to be reliable and to be maintained in the right way, and to actually operate it in healthy environment. Okay. What I mean of reliability, how it was designed. Then this reliability can be guaranteed in design phase and the installation, okay, and the startup phase, and even for modification. I can improve this reliability by modification. This modification can be done like change some design issues in the equipment itself, or even adding some other equipment as a redundance, or replacing the functionality, or change ranges, or change limits. Any kind of a change, consider improving of reliability. I mean the target of these changes, whether changes the spare part itself, or the design, or setting something like this. This consider improving or targeting the improving of reliability. But you can't improve the reliability by just doing maintenance. Operation, how it will be operated. Of course, we know that if you operate the equipment beyond its limit, or even in improper way, this leading the equipment to fail quicker than normal. And in this case, of course, you adding or increasing the failure rates and reducing the reliability. And finally, for maintenance, you need to comply with a very effective maintenance plan. From time to time, this maintenance plan should be modified, whether adding or removing steps, or even adding steps related to new technology you can be added or improved in your plant. Like, for example, if you don't have a condition monitoring and now you add this condition monitoring technology in your plant, then you need to add these condition monitoring steps in your maintenance plan. Like if I didn't have thermal imager or thermography camera, and now I have, then I need to add some points and some maintenance steps, okay, in the maintenance plan, just to improve the effectiveness. And then those from technical perspective. What about business and organization perspective? Then we have Also, business management, business and management, and organization leadership. These another two factors very important to run the asset in a proper way. Okay, then these actually 5 points is the 5 pillars of your CMRP. Okay, then these actually the 5 pillars of CMRP. We have here the equipment reliability, which related to the reliability, and the manufacturing process, which is production, and the work management related to maintenance. And we have here business and management is related to finance and the money, how you earn money, what the effect of this, all these points or all these pillars on the business. And finally, the organization and leadership, how you manage your organization in a way and in an effective way in order to improve the reliability. Okay, because finally we are running business. What the mean of any kind of business? What the target of any kind of business? What the target? What the target of any business?
Is to make benefits.
Exactly, making money, making benefits. That's it. Then when you make benefits when you spend less than you gain. In this case, you have profit. That's why these pillars provide a structured roadmap for achieving world-class maintenance and reliability performance. Then the main target for this body of knowledge, let's say, and your knowledge you may gain from this is to make the roadmap for the world-class maintenance and reliability performance. So why it's matter? Because simply it will have a business impact. Because if you keep improving the reliability, maintainability, and safety, because the high reliable plant, low incident. With low incident, that means you have low incident, low accident, and of course very low safety issues, and run safely. And actually, this high safety will impact in cost as well. How is that? Because simply any plant have insurance, and if you're complying with the safety regulations, with the reliability, maintainability, you are taking all these measures in consideration, and you consider it. You found that the insurance bill will be less than if you compare to not considering all of these points. And of course, related to this kind of improvement, you have risk reduction. With risk reduction, you improving the, of course, what the mean of risk? Risk, severity times probability. Severity times probability. Severity, how severe the effect of the problem, and the probability, how often this problem could happen. And finally, you get the continuous improvement by considering all these points. You will keep running your industry with continuous improvement. For the first pillar, business and management. This actually align maintenance and reliability with the organization goals. Every organization has its own goal. And of course, each organization has vision, mission, all of these, and all the steps you have to follow the company or the entity strategy. And if we're looking for strategy and plan, what's the difference between plan and strategy? Plan is plan for short time, but strategy is a plan for long time, for longer time. Then to make a goal or long-term goal, which is you need to have strategy. But if you have short-term goals, you need to have plan. And for each plan or strategy, you need to have what? Execution or action plan. Action plan, like steps you have to follow to achieve this strategy or this plan. Like what? Like having KPI, it will be, reflect on KPIs, budget, and the asset life cycle. Okay, so this pillar is very important because it's like bonding and make connection between the reliability and the business success. Manufacturing, in this pillar, we focus on the production process, the capability of this production, the quality, the risk management. All of these items will be included in this pillar. And actually, this mainly focus on process efficiency, how you produce with high efficiency, considering many practices like lean practice, risk analysis, and quality control. For equipment reliability, and we mentioned before what the mean and what the concept of reliability. That reliability, as we mentioned before, is the probability that equipment is perform intended function as it should be or as it's designed within operating condition and within time frame. Then it's focused mainly on what? It's on asset performance, through predictive maintenance and failure analysis. This is actually the main concept for reliability. And the organization and leadership. And for organization leadership, we are building strong team leadership structures like training, communication, all these kind of communication, because you know that when you have a very effective team, you may have less resources than others, but you can perform higher than others with effective team. But if you have not effective team, which is the people not cooperating together to achieve something, even if you have enough resources, you will not get the target and goals. Then in this pillar, we focus on people and culture. And this actually culture is very changeable. Very challenging. Why? Because it's very hard to change any culture. And in this case, we follow training, leadership, and communication for this kind of improvement. And the last one, work management. For work management, we are following the steps day by day, or for maintenance planning and scheduling, and allocate other resources to this planning. Okay. And finally, we got the continuous improvement. Because every time you do plan, after you finish the job, you need to get a feedback from this plan. And according to this feedback, you make some modification, and so on and so on. This loop is continuous to keep doing a continuous improvement. Then we focus on planning, scheduling, and continuous improvement. Inshallah, you will pass the exam and you can get the certificates like this one. Okay. The results of the CMRP exam, you get it immediately after you submit. And we all, inshallah, will see congratulations. Once you see congratulations, that means you pass. You pass the exam. Fees of the exam is like $470 if you are not member of CMRP. But if you are member, the same cost, but it's divided. Like you pay for the membership, and then he gives you some discount for the exam fees. But if you add the exam fees plus the membership, it will be the same 470 USD. Yes, Mr. Said? Do you have a question?
I think Shafahad has a question. Shafahad.
Mr. Shafahad, yeah, please.
Shafahad, please unmute yourself, then you can talk. Unmute yourself.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. This is Abdullah Fiz.
Alaikum salam.
I need I need guidance regarding this certification. That what would be its application if I am a maintenance planner? So, in my current JD, what would be the application of this certification? And secondly, after having this certification, uh, how will it improve my future prospects? Like
Okay.
if I want to continue in planning, so this certification would add something in my CV. So
Yes, yes,
how will
sure.
it help me?
Okay. First of all, many jobs actually asking to be certified as CMRP. Okay. As we mentioned before, CMRP have no background, no specific background. Like, it's not mandatory to be engineering background or others, but finally you need to get the knowledge of this body of knowledge. Wait. Then to give you privilege, yes, it will give you a good privilege actually. Wait, sorry. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. Here I want to share with you this screen, just showing you how the exam looks like. Okay. Mr. Shah said, sorry, mic is not working. Okay, no problem. Sorry. Okay. Now just make sure that all of you can see the screen. Okay. All of you can see the screen. If you can hear me and you can see the screen.
Yes, yes, it's visible, and just little bit zoom in. And the question is, I think half we are seeing it half. I think.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Little bit zoom. Yes, now it's okay. Yes, it's fine. Yes.
Yes, it was minimized actually. I didn't see this. Okay. Here, this is exactly like what you have in the actual exam. Okay. Here we have from here. You can change from question to another question, or even from this button that you move to the next question. So let's answer this. Can you please read? Who, Mr. Said? Can you read this one?
Yes. What should be done first to address a gap between your manufacturing performance and world-class performance? The option A,
Define the value.
define the value of the gap to determine its worth to the company. Option B, develop gap closure plans and begin to implement them.
Okay.
Option C, review gap analysis to ensure it reflects your current performance accurately. And D
Okay.
option is assign additional resources to work on attaining world-class performance.
Okay. Which one? I want you all participate. Just write in the chat. Which one? A, B, C, D. Which one? What do you think?
I will go Because the more accurately it's C option B.
B.
Develop gap closure plans and begin to implement them. Review gap analysis to ensure it reflects our current performance accurately. No, the option is not. I will eliminate
What
option A.
about Mr. Said? What about the C option?
Yeah,
Okay.
for me, B and C is like more close, but I will eliminate C and D option.
Okay. Which one you select now? Which one you choose?
I believe C
C?
seems. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Let's move to next one. Okay, let's see this one. Can you read, please?
I think
What I
C,
did?
C is the most accurate answer is C.
Here, this question. When forming teams to address reliability issue, 4 stages of team development should be recognized and managed by by reliability professional. These stages in order are forming, absorbing, storming, performing, warming, absorbing, performing, norming, or warming, swarming, absorbing, norming, or forming, storming, norming, performing.
I will go for option D.
D.
Tuckman ladder. I will say it's Tuckman ladder. Yes, it's clear Tuckman
Okay.
ladder. So
Let me tell you very important thing. There is actually two way to answer any kind of question. First, if you know the correct answer directly. Second, by elimination. Like what? First, of course, we know that we need to forming first, then eliminate these B and C. Then we have to select between A and D. Okay? Then forming, absorbing. What the mean of absorbing? There is nothing called absorbing. Then this one is also not included. Then we go for D. Forming, which is normal. Storming, people start fighting each other until they get familiar with each other. Norming, start to decide together and start working together. And finally, they are start to performing once they get aligned together.
Sir, I have a general question here. Do we
Yeah.
have a specific time for each question, or do we have a collective?
Yes, actually, the CMRP exam is 110 questions in 2 hours and a half. Then you need to divide this 110 questions to these 2 hours and a half. Mostly don't take more than 2 minutes for each question. In case I don't know the answer, what I have to do, in case I don't know the answer of this one, or even I answer this one like this, okay? But I don't know exactly. I have to make flag here. Then when you go to this here, you can see this question with flag. Then you can get back to this one once you finish. But don't waste your time in one question. Just move to the next one if you exceed these 2 minutes. Okay?
Fine, excellent.
Like here.
Thank you.
Welcome. Here, when would a strategic plan for maintenance and reliability be most appropriately required? The market that the company operates in are changing a weekly basis. Fixed costs need to be reduced by 20% within the next year. Planning and scheduling are not being properly implemented at the plant facility, or improved plant facility throughput is required to allow the business to commit to the requirement of a new customer. What do you think? What's the correct answer here?
I think option B.
Option B. Okay.
by elimination.
Oh, sorry. You want to back? Okay. Sorry. Okay.
I think we should go for option D.
C. Okay. Anyway, we will see the answer
Okay.
at the end. Okay. For this one, which of the following is least likely to be linked to maintenance and reliability process improvement, least likely, okay, least likely. Low operating cost or reducing rework or better available capability or improved product design. Okay, let's see. Here we talk about maintenance and what? Reliability, right? Lower operation cost is not related to reliability. It's related to business. Reducing rework, it's also related to management, not reliability. Better availability capability, it's also related to production, not reliability. But improved product design, here, you remember when you talk about reliability, we said it is design feature. Then it's improved product design.
Dr. Motas, this is so the key point is here least likely. It is little bit confusing us. Like least likely, what is the meaning like? Which will affect it?
Yes, least likely, which means the less linked to this one. Yeah. I think this one.
Yeah, this one. So I
Yes,
think
you're right.
yes,
You're right. Okay, right. Least likely. Here, one way to, but if you are most likely, it will be the number D.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, you are. This one is very important. Like as you mentioned, right? You may get confused with just one word. That's why it's very important to read carefully. Even me, I get confused. Okay. Okay. One way to stimulate and motivate your team member is to understand what drives human being. Which desire does not motivate most of the time? Which desire does not motivate most of the time? Which one? Desire of pay cash, pay check, desire of ownership, desire of competence, desire of recognition. Take care here. Which desire does not motivate most of the time?
I think it's emotional intelligence theory is what I remember it. Because
what do you think? I mean, I need you to write in chat what you think is the correct answer.
I'm confused about B and C. So the first two is
B and C.
Yeah,
Okay.
A and D are definitely this is motivating the people, but B
Okay.
and C, so I will go for desire for competence. So I will
Okay.
see. I will go for C option.
C option. I want to shock you that the good answer is A. Pay cash, pay check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's what
because
I-
if you look for the Maslow pyramid, that the basic needs is the first one, but the final need is the niche, which is ownership, competencies, recognition. All of this is the last one. Then does not motivate, maybe the paycheck. Of course, we are motivated all by paying, but for CMRP, they consider the paycheck not the most of the time. Here, it's very important. He mentioned most of the time here. Sometimes yes, but sometimes no. But of course, if you get recognized, it will be motivate you even you will get low payment.
Yeah. In this case, if you are not paying, sometimes you want to learn. You want to learn something, but
Yes,
most of the time,
exactly.
most of the time, the people want to be paid. If you are
Exactly.
paid,
Of course, all the time we need to get paid.
yeah.
It seems a bit confusing, sir. So it shows that to answer such questions, we have to go through the whole program.
Yes. Okay.
Dr. Motus, this is what Maslow is saying, that it is a hygiene factor, like money. Money is a hygiene factor for motivating the people, like.
But believe me, not all the time, because sometimes in some jobs, even you get well paid, and you are not recognized enough, and you'll not get appreciation. Maybe you leave this job and go to another job with less pay, just to be more satisfied.
I agree.
Just
Okay.
to be more satisfied. Okay. Here, which of the following failures, when avoided, is considered a best practice for industrial maintenance? Industrial maintenance. Which of these? Manufacturing induced, or design induced, or machine induced, or self-induced? Which answer is the correct ones? The correct one.
I will go for B option, design and use.
B option. Design. Okay, but take care that once we mention design, we go for reliability, because reliability is improved and increased by decreased by design. Okay, but let's go like this, no problem. Okay, now what about this? The most effective method of performance evaluation is what? Performance evaluation. Field review process or employee written assessment. Behavior anchored rating scale process or feedback process. Which one you think
A
it's
or D,
most
but
effective?
for me, I can choose A or D, but the feedback process,
Which answer?
I can say D.
A or D?
Yeah, D. I choose D.
G? Okay. Okay, for this one, process measures are leading indicators, sorry, that offer an indication of task performance with a lead time to manage for successful result. All of the following are examples of leading indicators, except what? Except percentage of rework, or asset availability, or percentage of planned maintenance, or planner to craft workers ratio. Which one you think? Can you participate and write the correct answer in chat?
Sometimes the key points are very difficult for us because
Yes.
the
Okay.
lead time to manage for successful result.
The process, again, process measures are leading indicator that offer an indication of task performance with the lead time to manage for successful result. All of the following are example of leading indicator except. Let's say, for example, let's say
I think
this one. Yeah.
okay. Sorry, confused in this question.
Okay, no problem. Because we have actually leading and lagging for KPIs. Okay, for question number 10. When deciding if you should keep a part in stock, which of the following should be your primary concern? Okay, that you need to put spare parts or any parts in stock. Which of the following should be your primary concern? Is the store's inventory too high? Is the equipment, it fits on the critical equipment list? Does the manufacturer suggest stocking it? Would plant facility output be affected? Mhm.
D, I think option would be D.
D? Okay.
Yes.
After we finish, we complete our 10 question. We can get back to our flagged question. Here, this one. Then make your revision again. And once you're done, you can remove the flag or even you keep it as you like. But I can remove it like this. And once I finish all of these questions, I put click on finish attempts here or here. Let's see here, this one here. Okay. Now he gives you like revision about all the status, answer saved, all these 10 questions, and submit and finish. Submit all and finish. Okay. You will get the result here. You just get 4 out of 10. You get 40%. Also, you can have here what the correct answer. The correct answer is review gap analysis to ensure it reflects your current performance. Review gap analysis, this one is correct. Here, it's correct. This one also is correct. This one's wrong. Okay. The correct answer is scale required task intervals, and lookout tagout requirement. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. And this answer, the correct answer. This one is right. Desire of payback. You remember this one? The payback. Paying is not motivate all the people. Some of them not motivated by paying. Here, design incident. Okay, no. It's civil incident. This one, feedback process is not the one behavior, anchored acting scale. And this one also, the correct answer here. This one, would plant facility output and affected? Yes, this is a correct answer. Okay. Finish review. Then you have here attempt, some attempts. You have the status finished, and this started, completed, the duration, and then the grade 4 out of 10, 40%. Of course, you will have many quizzes, mock quizzes like this, just to get yourself practice yourself and know exactly how you're doing and what your performance. Many models for the exam, and of course, this is just 10 questions, but the large models is bigger than this. Okay. Wait, we also have this. Sorry. Just this form here, I need to. I need to fill. If you don't mind, you can please can you fill up this form? And for that, of course, if you have any question, we'll be happy to hear from you.
Noted, Mr. Motos. Thank you for your class. Do you have anything else to share with us?
No, it's okay now. I almost shared.
Just we have some questions. For example, do you have a proper, if we are going to join your program, do you have a proper mock test, online mock test?
Yes. I have many, like at least 5 of them, or maybe more available, just to practice yourself before go for the exam.
Okay, thank you. It's very unethical question, but I'm going to ask you one question. Like, we want to see like your passing rate, your candidate passing rate. We also want to see, like, sorry to ask you this question, but if you just
What
tell us
rate?
something
For
about like,
me,
yes.
I don't have right now, but anyway, it's like passing or no passing. I mean, because you know that for the assessment itself, it's divided. You have 5 pillars, and you need to pass all those pillars. It's not allowed to pass some pillars and the others not passing. You have to pass all.
My question is regarding like the people who joined your program. What is their passing ratio?
I'll check. Yeah, okay. I'll send you some of them. Don't worry. Just send me by WhatsApp, but I don't have right now.
Okay, thank you. And how much it will cost us? This thing is one, so like
you can talk with these details with the sales, not with me. Sorry.
Okay.
For the
Thank you.
WhatsApp, they will reply to you.
And the duration of the training course?
It will be 10 sessions, 3 hours each session, inshallah.
So it will be on which day?
In 24th of January.
Night, the days of training days, like it will be
For night, like starting from 7 to 10, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 2 times per week.
This 2 days will be which days?
Saturday and Tuesday.
Saturday and Tuesday, because we are all mostly all are like working people. So
Yes. That's why we make this program at night. So
okay.
you have enough time when you get back from work, you get rest, have your lunch, everything is fine with you. You can proceed, yeah, inshallah.
Hello?
Okay, thank you. Anybody else can also ask that question.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? Yeah. When you say from night, so we are living in different country and different area. Myself, being in West Africa, so we have different time zone. So what time exactly in your time, so that we can see if we can accommodate?
Okay. I tell you. What time you have now? Now, what I have now is like 8:20, 8 p.m. 20. If we start like 7 p.m., I don't know what the time zone you have. What's your time now?
At that time, it will be 5.
Now it's 5 in your time.
The difference between you and us is 2 hours. So you are advanced in 2 hours. So that means if you have 5, here will be 3. If you are 7, here will be 5.
Okay, so if I start 7 my time, 7 p.m., it will be 5 p.m. in your time, right? Right? Is it right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes,
All right.
yes. It will be like this. I believe 5 is okay with you?
say 5:30 because 5 I will be leaving from work to home since I'm working in the mining site. So
30,
we
30
stop
is
at
okay.
5.
30 minutes is not an issue, no problem. We can manage like 30 minutes, no problem with that.
Okay,